Picture this. It's Thursday night, 1993. You rush home from work, grab your dinner, settle into your favorite chair. The Seinfeld theme plays. Laughter fills your living room. Jerry, George, Elaine, Kramer, they feel like family. But time never stands still, friends. While we were busy quoting their lines, real life was happening behind the cameras. 4 cast members have left us forever. Let's find out who's still alive and who we're mourning today. When Seinfeld first hit our screens, Jerry was 35 years old, a rising star in the comedy world who transformed life's little irritations into pure comedic gold. As both the star and co-creator alongside Larry David, Jerry served as the stable center of the show, the straight man surrounded by a whirlwind of eccentric personalities and absurd situations. His apartment became the hub where all their misadventures began and ended. Since the final episode aired in 1998, Jerry has remained one of comedy's most successful figures. He created and hosted Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, a perfect vehicle for his conversational style and passion for vintage automobiles. Rather than chase another sitcom success, Jerry returned to his first love, stand-up comedy, regularly selling out venues across the country. Today, at 70 years old, Jerry Seinfeld boasts an estimated net worth of $950 million, making him one of the wealthiest entertainers alive. He's been happily married to Jessica since 1999, and they have 3 children together. When asked why he never attempted to replicate Seinfeld's success, Jerry simply explains that lightning strikes once in a career, if you're lucky. He's content with his legacy, still performing stand-up with the same meticulous attention to detail that made him famous. Julia Louis-Dreyfus was just 29 when she stepped into Elaine Beans's shoes, creating the only main female character in a male-dominated comedy quartet. What began as Jerry's ex-girlfriend evolved into one of television's most complex and hilarious women. From her notorious Little Kicks dance to her brutal honesty and competitive nature, Elaine held her own and often outshined the boys. Unlike many sitcom stars who struggled to find success after their defining role, Julia's career exploded post-Seinfeld. She headlined The New Adventures of Old Christine and then reached new heights with Veep, where her portrayal of Selena Meyer earned her 6 consecutive Emmy Awards, breaking records and cementing her place in television history. In 2017, Julia faced her toughest battle when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She approached this challenge with remarkable grace and her signature humor, sharing updates with fans that balanced honesty with optimism. She famously posted after her final chemotherapy session, "Hurrah! Great doctors, great results, feeling happy and ready to rock after surgery." Today at 64, Julia stands as one of comedy's most decorated performers with an estimated net worth of $250 million. She's been married to Brad Hall since 1987, and they have 2 sons together. Julia has transcended being Elaine from Seinfeld to become a comedy icon in her own right. Jason Alexander was 30 years old when he brought George Costanza to life, the perpetually unemployed, pathologically insecure best friend we all secretly identified with. Based loosely on co-creator Larry David, George became the show's most quotable character, delivering lines about shrinkage and inventing fake careers like marine biologist and latex salesman with unmatched conviction. George's toxic relationships with his overbearing parents, his endless job failures, and his disastrous romantic life provided some of the show's most memorable moments. Who could forget George's exuberant celebration when he found a parking spot at the hospital, only to learn moments later that his girlfriend had just died? Unlike Jerry and Julia, Jason faced significant challenges after Seinfeld ended. The shadow of George Costanza proved difficult to escape, with several post-Seinfeld sitcoms failing to gain traction. Jason returned to his Broadway roots, where he had won a Tony Award before Seinfeld and found success in voice acting, notably as Hugo in Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. In refreshingly candid interviews over the years, Jason has spoken about the reality of being typecast and his journey to embrace rather than resent George's legacy. Today at 65, with a net worth of approximately $50 million, Jason continues to act across various media. He's been married to Dana E. Title since 1982, demonstrating stability that George Costanza could only dream of. Michael Richards was already 40 when he created the physical comedy masterpiece that was Cosmo Kramer. With his electrifying entrances, wild hair, and lanky unpredictability, Kramer became an instant fan favorite. Michael's background in improvisational comedy and his willingness to put his body on the line for a laugh gave Kramer a uniquely manic energy that complemented the show's more verbal humor. From The Merv Griffin Show, set in his apartment, to his obsession with Jackie Chiles-assisted lawsuits, Kramer's bizarre schemes and unexpected philosophical insights made him the show's wild card. Michael won 3 Emmy Awards for the role, recognition of his singular talent for physical comedy. However, Michael's post-Seinfeld story took a devastating turn in 2006 when, during a stand-up performance, he responded to hecklers with a racist tirade that was captured on video and quickly spread online. The incident effectively destroyed his mainstream career and permanently damaged his reputation. Richards issued a public apology on Late Show with David Letterman, but subsequently retreated from the spotlight. His attempts at comeback have been limited and largely unsuccessful. Today, at 75, Michael has largely disappeared from public view, with an estimated net worth of $30 million. He lives quietly, a cautionary tale about how quickly success can unravel. Friends, before we continue to those we've lost, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Wayne Knight was 37 when he perfected the role of Newman, Jerry's postal worker nemesis, whose schemes and smug demeanor made him the perfect antagonist. Despite appearing in relatively few episodes, Newman made an outsized impact with his iconic "Hello, Jerry" greeting and his delicious villainy. Newman's conspiracies with Kramer, his obsession with mail fraud, and his perpetual battle with Jerry provided some of the show's most quotable moments. Wayne brought surprising depth to what could have been a one-note character, making Newman simultaneously threatening and pathetic. Following Seinfeld, Wayne continued to enjoy a successful career in film and television. Many recognized him from his role as Dennis Nedry in Jurassic Park, and he went on to star in Third Rock from the Sun and numerous voice acting roles, including Al McWiggin in Toy Story 2. In recent years, Wayne has undergone a significant health transformation, losing substantial weight after confronting concerns about his long-term well-being. Today at 69, he continues to work steadily with a net worth estimated at $8 million. Unlike some of his co-stars, Wayne has fully embraced the Newman legacy, understanding that creating an iconic character is a rare achievement in an actor's career. Estelle Harris was 64 when she brought Estelle Costanza to life, creating one of television's most memorably overbearing mothers. Her chemistry with Jerry Stiller as Frank Costanza created a dysfunctional parental dynamic that explains so much about why George turned out the way he did. Her delivery of lines like, "George, we're trying to sleep. Why don't you go outside and tell it to the whole neighborhood?" still echoes in fans' memories. Estelle appeared in relatively few episodes, but made each one count with her perfect comic timing. After Seinfeld, Estelle enjoyed a successful voice acting career, most notably as Mrs. Potato Head in the Toy Story franchise. Her distinctive voice made her perfect for animation work, and she continued acting well into her 80s. Sadly, Estelle Harris passed away in April 2022, at the age of 93. Her death prompted tributes from her Seinfeld family, with Jason Alexander writing, "One of my favorite people has passed. Her joy of performing was infectious." Jerry Stiller was 68 when he joined the Seinfeld cast as Frank Costanza, George's hot-headed father who gave us the unforgettable Festivus. Though he didn't appear until the 5th season, Jerry Stiller immediately made the role his own, bringing decades of comedy experience to create one of the show's most beloved characters. Frank's bizarre inventions like the Manciere, or Bro, his Korean War flashbacks, and his constant battles with Estelle provided some of Seinfeld's most quotable moments. Jerry Stiller's ability to explode with anger one moment and deliver deadpan absurdity the next made Frank Costanza a comedy masterclass. Before Seinfeld, Jerry had enjoyed success alongside his wife Ann Mira as the comedy duo Stiller and Mira. After Seinfeld, he found renewed fame as Arthur Spooner on The King of Queens, proving his comedy appeal across generations. Jerry's son, Ben Stiller, followed in his footsteps to create a true comedy dynasty. The father-son pair appeared in several films together, with Jerry often stealing scenes in Ben's movies. We lost Jerry Stiller in May 2020 at the age of 92. His death prompted an outpouring of tributes, with Jerry Seinfeld calling him the perfect comedic counterpart. The comedy world mourned a true legend whose career spanned more than 6 decades. Daniel von Bargen was 47 when he played Mr. Kruger, George's indifferent boss at Kruger Industrial Smoothing during the final season. Though not as widely remembered as other characters, Mr. Kruger's total disinterest in his company and his bizarre management style made him the perfect final boss for George's employment journey. A respected character actor, Daniel brought subtle comedy to the role, with lines like, "We don't care and it shows," delivered with perfect nonchalance. His extensive career included notable roles in Malcolm in the Middle and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? In his later years, Daniel struggled with serious health issues related to diabetes, leading to a tragic suicide attempt in 2012. He passed away in March 2015 at the age of 64 after a long illness. While not as celebrated as other Seinfeld alumni, Daniel's contributions to the show and to character acting in general remain appreciated by discerning fans. John Pinette Bed may have only appeared briefly in the Seinfeld finale as Howie, the carjacking victim whose plight leads to the main character's arrest, but his performance was memorable enough to earn him a place in Seinfeld history. His cry for help while being carjacked became the perfect catalyst for the show's controversial ending. Outside of Seinfeld, John was a successful stand-up comedian known for his self-deprecating humor about his weight and his catchphrase, "I say nay, nay." His comedy specials like Show Me the Buffet and I'm Starvin' showcased his unique perspective and timing. Throughout his career, John struggled with health issues related to his weight, though he always incorporated these challenges into his comedy. Tragically, John Pinette passed away in April 2014 at the young age of 50 from natural causes related to his liver and heart conditions. The comedy community mourned the loss of this gentle giant whose warmth and humor touched audiences worldwide. Thank you for taking the time to revisit Seinfeld with us and reflect on these memories. While we've lost some incredible talents along the way, their laughter lives on in every rerun, every quote, every time we say yada yada yada. If these stories have touched you, we warmly invite you to follow the channel and join us for more thoughtful journeys through television history. The show about nothing gave us everything, including memories that will last forever.